we
our
let
entire
these
lifetime.
people, male or female, say, well, they told me this the only way I could get the job, motherfucker. Hey, you better go down to that
Don't be
hospital.
mad. UPS is hiring.
Yeah, Ally Universal, they paying, motherfucker. You go get your hospital job.
Uh,
You know how they say, go on down there. You better go on down there.
Or,
Hey,
You-
did
or
you
like
see the
the
same shit with professional sports? You see that survive in Ohio State? Them
What
motherfuckers
happened?
couldn't.
wow, yeah, bro. And the
Oh
Penn
man,
State thing, yeah.
yeah, yeah, the same thing. It's one of the doctors at Ohio State, the dude that did all the physicals for the athletes, was like, "Hey man, you got to get some of this dick before you get on the field."
Nah, bro.
Yep,
Yep,
yep.
yep.
Is this a new development?
No,
I don't
no,
know. It's a
this is a
documentary.
it's an old case, man. One of the
So it's some
dudes who
Sandusky
wrestled
shit?
for him, something like
Oh, it's
that. Yeah,
way worse,
it's
way worse.
worse.
Yeah, because it's every sport.
Hmm.
One
Damn.
doctor, every sport.
I
Yeah, you got to
wouldn't
take some of this
hey,
dick if you want to get on the field.
I wouldn't have played. They'd be like, why
What
you on the why the top athlete that run a what's a four? I run a 4.3, that motherfucker on the bench. Hey, I know how y'all got out there. Why you
Hey,
running with a limp, motherfucker?
you got
Yeah,
to look at all of the former players, motherfucking Eddie George, uh, what's that?
Yeah.
Was Terrell Pryor? Like all these motherfuckers. I, I
Well,
I think everybody did that shit except for Maurice
Maurice
Claret.
correct. Yeah, they ain't get all y'all motherfuckers did except for Mac.
Yeah,
damn.
Except for Maurice correct. Y'all every one of y'all motherfuckers.
What
That's what I was about to say.
what
Now we
David
gotta look
Arnold?
at Jimmy. Now we gotta look at Tressel though. What the fuck did he know?
Yeah,
oh,
they knew a lot.
guaranteed he
They
did.
know a lot of shit.
You know who's sweet when you work with him?
That
But
part.
I'm saying, is it because see, I got into an argument with a motherfucker over Paterno. And they was trying to tell me, oh, Paterno was great. I said, no, Paterno was complicit in that shit because people kept going to him, and all he would do was take the keys away from Sandusky. They said they would hear him up in there fucking on them boys in the
Hmm.
shower and shit, and he would
Hmm.
just take the keys like, man, you can't go back in there, man. You do that shit somewhere else, man.
Yeah,
They said Paterno was complicit. People would come to this motherfucker, man, and he would just put that fucking brim on and walk
I
off.
think I think they took his statue down
They
behind that
should
Okay.
have.
shit. Yeah, I think
They
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 should
did.
did
have.
when that whole thing dropped and was like, yeah, because he was complicit, and not too long after he passed.
Yeah.
When everything went down or whatever. But yeah, they tried to scrub him from the books. But yeah, he was complicit. He knew his dude was foul.
And
But
somebody was like, well, he wasn't fucking up. No, man, but you can't
still,
harbor a
you're still
beast.
guilty.
Yeah, you can't harbor a beast knowing what was happening to them little boys. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And I'm gonna say you and you know, we there was a lot of they showed a lot of young white boys. There was a lot of black boys. That cat was fucking everybody.
Hmm.
You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? He was fucking all of them. So yeah, Maurice Claret the only one. That's why Maurice Claret was trying to leave early. He go to the NFL. It wasn't nothing wrong with his leg. He wasn't trying to get that other third leg. Maurice Claret, come on the show, baby. Tell your story. 3 PMD, man.
Like
Eddie P.
the great late David Arnold said, he was like, shit, I stopped smoking drugs or whatever because that one time it was like, man, it was talking to him, talk about, well, maybe I used to start sucking dick. Yep, I'm getting, I'm getting sober. I'm
Yeah.
done with this shit. I was
Yeah.
like, God dang, that's a wake up call.
What's
So
what's the other one? This is another comedian said you used to smoke crack. He said that was one of the things. Yeah, man, I had to stop, man. I'm like, yeah, okay.
mhm.
Hmm.
When you
You suck
start
on that glass dick, you can suck on this one.
right,
So
right.
yeah.
And when you stop, after you go through rehab and you off drugs, you still gonna be a little sugary. You know what I'm saying? You can't once you take that dick, ain't no reversing it, man. You can't wipe it away. You can't rub it away. All right, man. Let's get it, man.
You can't take back what the butthole has received.
Yeah,
That's right.
man. That Glock Dookie.